Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing. You all ready?
Ready to go.
The information that I'm about to provide is based upon preliminary information and is subject to change. On today's date at approximately 1:06 p.m., officers arrived at 753 James Street on a status check. They arrived there at the apartment and located a female who was deceased inside the apartment. Her death has since been ruled a homicide. There has been no positive ID at this time of the female deceased individual, and our detectives are on scene conducting their preliminary investigation. This location, being 753 James Street, is a location that we're very familiar with. The city, in many of its departments within the city, has been working with management to attempt to get this property under control. It is the source of a lot of city resources being used at this time to combat many of the things that are going on. Just from a criminal standpoint, we've had incidents of drugs, larceny, burglary, overdose, and assaults. We continue to work with management of this location. I will tell you that progress has been slow, and we're very frustrated with the efforts of the management of this building. We will continue our investigation into this homicide, and we will update the public on critical information as we learn more about this very tragic incident. I will take your questions at this time.
Chief, how much time do your officers spend here? I mean, give it a week or?
I don't know. We'll have that information in our secondary follow-up to this with the other appropriate departments, because this has not been just a police situation here. We've had codes, fire, a number of different departments that have been working with us to attempt to get this location under control, but we have spent a lot of time and resources addressing issues in this building.
And you've had to talk to the mayor about this building, right? There's got to be something more in the works if I can get something.
This, from an undesirable location, I would say that this is probably the mayor's #1 location.
Is there a threat to the public right now?
I do not know enough to say that there's a threat to the public right now. As we stand here today, I will just tell you that I don't know enough to be able to say something like that, but we have nothing that leads us to believe that the public is in any danger at this time.
And no suspects right now?
We do not have any suspects in custody at this time. Questions?
Anything you can tell us about the woman? Obviously, a status check, somebody couldn't get in touch with her. Anything you can tell us about
only that she's an elderly female. I will tell you that. Don't know the age yet, and we are attempting to positively ID her as well as locate and contact next of kin.
Is there any indications she may have been robbed? Anything of that nature?
It's too early in our investigation. Those are questions that we will certainly hope to answer as we further our investigation.
How was she killed?
We're still trying to determine that information in our investigation. All right, thank you all.